Hello, welcome back to the Off Grid family. Today I'm going to show you how to remove the clothing tags that some stores leave on their clothes. It happens to us quite a lot because we buy stuff that's like reduced and they don't bother checking. Once it gets reduced past a certain point, they don't bother checking for tags and, you know, the security tags and stuff. And it will cost us more to go back to the store in petrol than it would the actual item we've bought. Do not do this if you're going to be stealing stuff. This is literally just as a, you know, helping you out a bit kind of video. We have had to do this now about 5 times. You know, we live in the middle of nowhere and it's a long distance to go to any of the shops, so it's an absolute pain. And when you've got like a few items and they've all got the blinking tags on, it doesn't often happen, but we've had back in the day we've had 2 things out of a bunch of like 10 things that they hadn't removed the tags on. And I then was like, we were going to go back into the shop, and I just thought, well, there must be a way of sorting it out. And within a couple of minutes I found the easiest way to do it. In this video I used power tools, but when I originally found out how to do this I used a file and a hacksaw, and it took me about the same amount of time. But I'm feeling lazy today, so I'm going to actually use a present that my wife got me just because I got it. But don't feel like you'd have to do that. Use this to be able to do it. Anyway, before I get on, I'd just like to thank my patrons. Guys, you're amazing. I really appreciate everything you've done for me. Without you, the channel would have, you know, disappeared into obscurity by now, I'm sure. So I really do appreciate it. If you'd like to join them, pop down in the description and there's the links to everything there. Anyway, let's get on. This video is purely for educational purposes. So Crystal came back from the shop with a new top. Just to point out that this is not a stolen top, as it's got the tag and I'm about to explain. It's been reduced down to £3, and this always happens with reduced things. If the person who's reducing it doesn't take the tag off, then the person who scans it just assumes there's no tag on it because it's so cheap. And I think this is the 3rd time she's come back with one with the blinking tag on. And a receipt before you say anything. And I've had to learn how to take these off because we used to take them back to Tesco's and it's just a pain in the butt. So let me show you. Please note, I do not condone theft. This is a tutorial to show you how to do it in case this has happened to you. And rather than spending all the money to go back to the blinking shop, this is how you do it. As I say, I do not condone theft of any kind. Right, next I'm going to cover this up. And all you need to do is sand or file this top bit off. I'm going to cheat and use something a little bit more strong. Okay, we got this puppy. It's my mini angle grinder. And all I'm going to do is take off the top of this. But what you're going to want to do is find the spring that lives under there. And with something, just start pulling it out. I'll give it a little bit more elbow grease. There you go. And once you've pulled that bit out, the tag just falls away. And basically, you can use a strong magnet to do the same thing, but none of my magnets were strong enough. But another way to deal with it, I would advise taking it back to the shop, but we literally can't afford to keep going backwards and forwards to Tesco's. As I say, this is the 3rd time it's happened in probably a couple of months. So I just thought I'd show you. And as I say, I do not condone theft. So please use this only if you have to. Anyway, there you go. So I hope you enjoyed it. And as I say, you know, this is just something to, you know, make your life a little bit easier than having to go all the way back into the different stores. They all work very similar. But I hope that helped one or more of you. Anyway, thank you to my Patreons. And if you'd like to join them, the links are in the description. Bye for now.